Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I want to talk about the Ryder 1963. Now this is a canoe pattern, and this is in their Artisan wood series. And personally, I think the name needs to go bye-bye. I think this should be called like their olive burl wood series, or olive burl wood, or burl wood series, or just something else than their Artisan wood series. Maybe even their Artisan series, or their I don't know. The name just doesn't gel very well for me. But this is a standard canoe pattern. You have your pinched bolsters here with an R on one side. You have a Rough Rider shield that says Rough Rider 20 years on it. And you have the R shield on the backside here. So a canoe gives you a small pen blade, and it also gives you a larger spear point blade. Now these blades, I think on a canoe, are fantastic. They're great utility blades. They really fit into a lot of different jobs. The kitchen, you can use these out in the yard. You can use these for cutting up some wood. I think they really do the job great. However, for me, I'm not always that crazy about a canoe shaped handle. The handle for me is a little more comfortable when you have your finger up here. But if I had to have a canoe, I probably would go with a larger canoe. That name right now is eluding me, but there is a name for the larger canoe. I think it's either the kayak, or it's I can't remember the name, but a larger canoe would be about that much bigger, and it's going to offer you a bigger blade and a bigger handle setup here. Now I have to say, the wood on this is beautiful, and each one of these are going to be different. None of these are going to be exactly the same. Now with every natural material, there might be some variation, and the fit and finish might vary. Mine here has a little bit of gapping over here, a little gapping over there, and that's probably from the wood flexing and gaining some hydration in the air, or losing it and changing its shape. I don't think Rough Rider has actually balanced this wood out with any kind of resin. They may have treated it on top, but for me, that can always be an issue with natural materials. Now, for me personally, this has fantastic fit and finish and action. I mean, the action on this is fantastic. Better than some case canoes that I've handled. And I have to say, this is very, very nice. The springs are great. No major gapping there, just a little bit down here, but I don't mind it back here, because that's actually going to allow the spring to have a little more free space to activate. So for me, that's not a problem, but I think this is definitely a beautiful piece, and you can get it for about 15 bucks from Rough Rider. So I mean, it's a win-win situation. If you get one of these, you can even go with the whole series if you really like to collect different wood species. So this is, I believe, a burl wood that they have dyed green in some way or fashion. But if I'm incorrect, you guys can correct me down below. But it's just beautiful, the wood patterns there. And I'm going to zoom in here just so you can see the patterns a little more up close. It is absolutely beautiful. Sometimes I just sit and look at this knife, and I think, man, this just looks like a wave of green sea, or maybe the storms on Jupiter, it looks like to me a little bit. I mean, it just, except a green Jupiter, you know. But I mean, it's just really beautiful, this knife. It's gorgeous. For the money that you pay, it's wonderful. So that's my review and discussion on the Rough Rider canoe from their Artisan series. I may pick up a few more from this series depending on how the wood changes, but till the next video, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till the next one, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.